0.01%, that's 568,002. Those are the figures. In business, 12.87%. Housewives, 11 million, that's about 14.10. And those that occupies the largest percentage of the registered voters by occupation is our students. Occupying 26.57%. That's 22.3 million. That's 22,320,990 PVCs collected by PVCs by registered voters by students. Well, I think we do have someone online ready to talk to us. Prosper. Okay, Prosper. Prosper Nwachuku is live now. Hello, Prosper.
Well done.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir. Michael.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we have Prosper. We have Prosper Nwachuku on the line.
Okay. Is that Prosper?
All right. The situation report, the things I can see from here, all the materials, all the sensitive materials have left INEC office at the moment.
Okay,
at what time? At what time?
One vehicle that is still at Caliban, soon the vehicle will be leaving.
Okay, Prosper, hold on. Can you confirm your location first?
Hello?
Hello, yes.
I can hear you.
Can you confirm your location, Prosper?
Yes, I'm in INEC office right now. INEC office in the local government, equal local government.
Equal no local government.
Yes.
What do you notice? What?
I didn't hear you. What is it?
What is the situation report?
Yeah, the situation report is that all the materials have left INEC office to their polling unit. At the moment, they are on their way. On my way coming down to INEC office, I saw some of them going to their polling unit and their wards.
Okay. What about the polling unit? At the polling unit, has the voter started? Has voting started?
Now, the vehicles are just conveying the materials to the polling unit, and very soon I think I'll start visiting the polling unit.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Prosper.
I have someone that will talk to us, the boss in charge of INEC in Ikuano here.
Okay, let's talk to him.
I'm not. Just say your name, sir. Just tell us what you are passing through. So far, so good. Hello, Michael.
Yes. Sampson.
Can we hear the official?
I can't hear you.
Please, can we hear the official?
I will call you back. It's a little bit busy with the security agencies. I will call you back.
Okay,
right.
but Prosper, on your way to Ikuano, what was the road like?
Sorry?
On your way to Ikuano, what was the road like? What did you observe from your way to Ikuano?
On my way to Ikuano, seriously, the road is less busy, very, very less busy. People are living in clusters, more especially to their polling unit.
Okay.
And I think there's no movement at all. People are just clustering around their polling unit.
And then from where you are now, what about the people who are supposed to vote? The voters, are they coming out?
That's what I'm saying. On my way coming down to the INEC office, that's Ikuano local government.
Okay.
When I crossed Nduru, I met some persons, some people in cluster because Nduru has a polling unit there. When I crossed to Omobale, I met some persons, even around the campus. Some people are still moving around the campus. We have 2 polling units there and Umubike campus there.
Okay. Okay, Prosper, we will get back to you as the event unfolds there in Ikuano. Thank you very much. Good job.
Okay, before you go, I think the boy is less busy now.
Okay.
He's just finished addressing the security agencies.
Okay.
So, sir, please, we want to know, so far so good, what is going on here? So far so good. Everything is fine.
Okay.
Everything is fine. So, what the magic? How did you perform the magic to release the materials before now? Because I can remember 2015. By now, we are still having issues of corridor and some materials. So, what was the magic behind this one? Like I told you, I'm not supposed to talk to you on this matter, okay, because there is a spokesperson for INEC, okay, who does this. But just like I said, we have to distribute materials to find. Okay? We have to get to our various polling units by 7 a.m. And we work towards that. we started sharing this material beforehand, and we dispatched them at about 5 a.m. and that is it.
Okay, so
my name is Kenya. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Michael.
All right.
I think so far so good. That is all I can say for now. I'm moving down to the polling units, some of the polling units I can be able to reach. But before I go today, I will get to the House of Rep member representing Isukwano Mwaya with Honorable Samuel Igbo. I will definitely get to his polling unit and some other polling units before we close work today.
All right. Thank you very much, Prosper Wachiku, reporter there on ground. Okay, make sure you stay safe. It is very important. There you have it, Prosper. But one of the things we need to look at, guys, is the delay in the start of the voting process. It is meant to start by 8 a.m. But now you can actually hear our reporter there saying sensitive materials are just leaving the local government office of the electoral umpire.
You know, like I mentioned earlier, it's like I said, I'd gone to visited even some of the polling units, but the president, Mr. President, voted
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
That's like a special arrangement.
So I was down here.
He was the first person to vote in that particular polling unit.
Even if the voting materials arrive the polling units, would there be any voter there? So our people are still at home. Some of them relaxed, some of them washing clothes, some are not even showing interest. So, and this is the time for them to come and show that actually this is what they want. So don't be surprised when they be counting some other states, millions and are voters, recorded voters.
Okay. We have someone from Zion Eziala from Ibere says as of now on the SMS line there are no good turnout of people here, but there is no single INEC staff on ground. I think INEC officials should actually make their way to that place and actually check what is happening there. Well, we do have someone on the line, another reporter, Ugochukwu Nwanko, is in Bende. Hello, good morning to you, Ugo.
Good morning, Oni.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're welcome. What is the situation report in Bende?
Yeah, the materials are about to leave the local government to the polling units right now. They are all loaded in their buses. Just that, according to the EO, Mr. Martins, he said they were having logistical issues with the bus drivers. But I think that has been sorted out now. They are about leaving for the polling unit.
Okay. Just Ugo, the materials are about leaving the polling unit as at 8:49. What time do you think they will get to Ibere, Alai, and all that, and all those Item and all those areas?
In the next 15 minutes, the terrain is not that bad. Within 15 minutes, I think all these buses will get to their polling unit.
Okay, on your way to Bende this morning, what did you observe? What are you excited that finally we will be voting today?
Yes, people are excited. They are elated. The thing is that the people who are in the polling units expecting this material to come by 8 a.m. But that notwithstanding, 1 hour difference, we are used to the African time.
Okay, so from Bende now, where you are, which other places would you touch before you come back to?
From here, we are going to Ohio.
Okay.
Yes.
We hope to get across to you in due course to feel what is happening even in Ohafia and all around.
Yes, no problem. We are here.
All right, thank you very much, Ugo. There, reporting from Bende local government area of Abia State. We will get back across to him as the event unfolds. Well, it's the same story. It's the same story.
The same story everywhere. Like I said, I don't know why there should be disparity in the release of these materials, INEC materials. Why in the north people are still voting? Down here, you can that is from the institutional reports from the field. You can now observe that even Satnam, I want like somebody from who come from Bende. From Bende, we have with them. We have so when we voting starts, and what effort? Because people when they get there and no voting, they don't see any polling agent, and they will go back to their houses, and now becomes a very difficult thing for you to go back and convince them to come out and vote. So That's the thing.
As it stands now, 26.57 students actually make up the majority of the registered voters in Nigeria. As it stands now, do you think this is going to affect the outcome of the election?
Well, let me tell you. We had talked about this issue of students. You remember the ASU strike?
ASU is on strike.
At the time, most of these students registered in their different campuses.
Yes.
And now, as at the time the strike was finally called off, it wasn't possible for most students to return back. And even when some of them returned to school, they were told to wait till after the election when the school would resume officially. And because of that, most of them went back, and because they are not within their school environment, when they registered, and they had no time to apply for transfer of their PVCs, this group of people would definitely be disenfranchised. I understand they're about 22.3 million.
So imagine already.
Okay, the shortfall already. It's a shortfall already, and I tell you, talking about logistics again, guys, it's one challenge that we are yet to overcome in our electoral process. There was this suggestion that probably the umpire, they should contemplate or think of locating or keeping these materials in different senatorial zones, whereby movement would have been easy to different local governments. But then you're talking of the security of those materials. You know what they faced after the postponement of the election? They had to retract.
From this, the field reports, it seems that INEC, because I know that INEC started sending these materials to local materials as from this Friday morning. That was when they started the voting. Is that when they get to that place and they not see anybody? Imagine the postponement of last week to this to sort of this may have an effect. So we have to see how we can be able to cushion and then raise awareness among the voters so that they can go out and vote and stay at home.
Live from Anambra State, we do have feelers that Peter Obi, the vice presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, is about to cast his vote just there walking straight to the cubicle, the secret, it's a secret ballot system we operate here in Nigeria. Now, let's look at the top 10 battleground states of the 2019 general elections by registered voters. Lagos in the southwest has the highest number of registered voters with 6.5 million registered voters, 6,570,291 voters. It is going to be a battleground.
Yes. Becca, just before you come in, Lagos has one particular characteristics in terms of voting. In there, you have the most enlightened voters. You have voters who are independent-minded. Voters who think other states, because you have like half of the population of people who are expected to vote in Lagos are not Lagosians. They are not Lagosians, and they have different interests. So there's going to be this diverse interest. Like you remember in the last election, you had people from the southeast win almost majority of the seats, the Federal House of Representatives seats, because take for instance again, if you go to areas like Ojo, where you have traders, Igbo traders, then Butemeta, gold traders all around. So the Igbos, they have the upper hand around that area. So the major characteristics of Lagos in terms of voting is that they have this particular mindset. They go out, vote whoever they want to vote. Well, your campaign may be essential, but to them they are predetermined. I've lived in Lagos, and I tell you that what drives a Lagos voter is different from what drives an ordinary voter in another part of the state.
Out of that number, you see some of them who are even like our students you have mentioned that registered in most of LASU or Unilag, but we will not be voting there. And we will know, like one thing people have come to not to realize is that the most people who are not disfranchised, not by themselves, by the law, but by the nature of their job, comes into that place, because the number of people who will see there may not likely be maybe people who are soldiers, policemen, but may not count or have a time to vote. So let us in reality, you come out to see, like Igbos you mentioned, some of them would like to come back and vote for either the governor, National Assembly member, or the senator that they wish. So, but I believe, like Sampson has just said, Lagos State, with that number, we might not likely get the total number of voters to have to get that particular thing. So, what we have is about 2 million or thereabouts. That's my own prediction, because we don't have a complete number of voters voting that day.
Okay, Emeka, still talking about the top 10 battleground states of the 2019 general elections by registered voters. But before then, we do have Kelvin Eke sending a message here as an eyewitness reporter. He says from Umahia North Urban 1 Primary School, electorates are on ground, but the INEC officials are yet to come and the people are complaining. That's the situation report there, according to Kelvin. And also in World Bank Primary School, with 2 security men, there was a low turnout of voters. Mr. Integrity. Okay, and this one is saying, Chidindu, Michael, Sampson, and Beginika, I heard that the voters should not go out with their phones. Now, the question is, how can we report to you people if there is any necessary information?
I think it's not exactly what you think. They are saying you shouldn't go there, try to vote with your phone.
Exactly.
Not like the polling unit. That is just the information, not exactly what you think. And at least, what do we require here? An SMS. Just send us a message, a short message, and then let's have a feel of what you're passing through, whether the officials are there or not. If you have,
where necessary, 0906 510 8289. It is still our coverage of the 2019 elections right here in the studios of Flow 94.9 FM, the flow of God's own state. And the feelers we're getting is that the sensitive materials are just moving out of the various local government areas, talking about the INEC to the various polling units as it concerns this particular election right here in Abia State. Well, and in Anambra State.
All right, well, it's a good thing, but then we're worried that we are yet to overcome the logistic challenge of elections in Nigeria, where the president voted around 8. Peter Obi just voted now. I think, okay, let's hear him.
And I have to. I'm always factual. And you were here, you know the amount of time it took me to go through that process.
But apart from the clumsy that you described, the general process, do you have any problems with it? You believe it's credible enough?
It's too early to comment on it. Here, yes, it's credible enough, but it's too early to comment on the election.
So what are your expectations?
Last night that some PDP bigwigs were visited by security agents. Can you confirm this to us? And did you entertain or did you vote any of them? There were indications that last night some PDP bigwigs were visited by security agents who probably came to risk them away. I'm asking for confirmation to this.
Yes.
So has any of them been arrested?
I just told you yes.
Yes. Oh my God.
Capital, yes.
All right, there you have Peter Obi live from Awka speaking to journalists just after he cast his vote there in Awka, and he complained about not being able to vote as early as 8 a.m. as expected. It is just some minutes past 9 o'clock, 1 minute past 9 a.m. Right here in Abia State.
My other state. And it's likely in Anambra State. So I don't know what will be happening in some other southeastern states. So that will affect. So I don't know when they said logistics. Like in Abia here now, if the polling agents have not arrived at the polling stations by now, it becomes a worry to us because people may have come up and we're trying to whip up people to out of their beds to go and vote. And the INEC is not serious because if they have received this material.
Emeka, just a second. We do have a reporter on ground, Oluchi Undubizu. Hello, Oluchi.
Hello.
Yeah,
good morning,
Oluchi. Good morning to you. Can you confirm your location?
Yes, I am right here at Isialanza North INEC office.
Okay. What is?
Early as 8:30.
Okay.
But even as we are speaking, electoral materials that are supposed to be distributed to the 10 election wards here are still being distributed.
Okay.
And
do you have an idea what caused the delay in the distribution of?
I think it will be from the part of the drivers that were they are also to do the work. So
Like the drivers arrived late.
Yes.
So it means voting is yet to start in East Alangwa North local government area of Abia State.
We also East Alangwa South local government area.
Okay, maybe on your way you try and catch up developments from different polling units, but on your way to Isialangwa South or Isialangwa North where you are now, what was it like? What is the atmosphere, the mood among the people you come across? You came across on your
a good military man at some point having to check the vehicle. People were seen in clusters, not really in any polling unit, but some people were headed to church for the Adventist people.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Oluchi Undubizu. We'll get back to you as the event unfolds there, where you call Rain or Isialangwa North and South local government area of Abia State, and also some other area in Abia North Senatorial District. All right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
and
all right. Thank you very much, Oluchi. Okay, there you have Oluchi, and the feelers we're getting from Lagos State is that voting is yet to start in most parts of Lagos State too. Distribution of sensitive material, a week, logistics. Now we're having logistics. Emeka, what do you think about this?
It's not shouldn't be a reason, because they've been given a week. So I don't tell him, and it's INEC telling us that they have not been able to prepare, because you know most of the time the elections, the INEC even don't have money to provide this mobility.
Okay, we do have another reporter online to give us a situation report. Dende Destiny from Ukwa. Hello.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Am I talking to Sampson or Michael?
Both Sampson. We're live here about Sampson and Michael.
Could you confirm?
Okay,
confirm where you are.
I am reporting from Ikweke West Ward, comprising of 3 villages.
Okay.
As of now,
Ikweke Ward is in which? Hello, Destiny.
Arrive.
Destiny, can you hear me?
Yes, guys.
Which local government is that?
Ukwa East local government.
Okay.
So I am right away at Ikweke West Ward, comprising of 3 villages.
Okay.
And I have visited the 3 villages. The INEC officials and INEC materials are yet to arrive. As I am talking with you now, I am trekking out from a polling booth, going to the local government to really find out the real situation. Why INEC materials and the officials are yet to arrive to any of the polling booths I have visited.
Do you have the voters on ground?
Yes. Some of them are coming to the polling booth and leaving.
Wow. But what has the turnout been?
Currently, a lot of people are not really showing up. Although they are saying that because they have not seen.
As event unfolds, exactly as you move around Ukwa for the update situation report right there. Thank you very much.
It's all right. It's my pleasure.
All right. It's the same story.
Same story.
In fact, the message is here. Paul Nonso says, I'm in the polling unit Afara Ibeku now, and I cannot locate any INEC staff. Low turnout of voters for now. Nothing is going on in Abam. Good, Michael. Please hear Ubakala Ward A, Umahia South. Nothing is happening yet, and the people are not happy. No presence of INEC officers. That's from Felix from Ubakala. This one says, good morning, Michael and Sampson. Umahia North, Umahia Urban 2, Amuzuku Girls Secondary School. About 500 voters on ground. Few NSCDC officials. No voting materials. People are getting impatient. Fini. Okay. I don't like INEC to be telling us logistics. Logistics is male or female. How managed logistics does not stop Buhari before 8 a.m. Ambassador Caleb Chuku Emeka from Umahia. The same story, guys.
Well, it's the same story everywhere, same story across board. And then I had expressed my own fears. CBN in Umahia,
yes,
down to the far-flung end of Abia State, talking about Aro Chuku, talking about Okwa or different places. I think it's one challenge that Nigeria, the entire electoral framework, we need to rejig it and find a way of making these things work for us. As it is now, they're just battling about the arrival of the electoral officers. We've not talked about whether the card readers that might arise when the officials come on board. And at the end of the day, we're expecting the card readers that's been already reconfigured to shut down by 10 p.m.
if you get to the most of the local government councils or where they are distributing these materials, you discover that INEC may not have, you know, the necessary logistics, as they call it, to provide mobilities, because when they get to, they need to get to some other wards. So when you get to that point, the ward level, you will now begin to distribute at the polling units. So by the time they arrive to this, INEC can only provide you vehicle that will convey those materials to various government areas. So when those materials arrive at the government areas where they will be distributed, they will now wait. And that's the time a lot of things happen, because the INEC cannot provide vehicles. I've monitored the election at least not about 4 times in this quarter, 6 or 7 times. So about 4 times. So I know that the problem and challenge INEC usually have is when these materials arrive at the government councils. So they will now be shortfall of vehicles to convey this to the ward levels. So that's the problem. And that is coming to tell us this is something that, and that's where the politicians come out and hijack the wards. So who controls? So this time around, INEC does not provide them. Well, I'm not telling you, because I know that INEC may not likely provide vehicles that to convey these from the government areas to various wards, because say they don't have money. That is a logistical problem. That's the problem, the challenge I believe they're having now at the field.
All right, let me state here that we will not entertain calls. If you have any observation on the field, you want to, as a lawful and abiding citizen of Nigeria, you can actually send your message to our SMS line, and we will get back to you where necessary. 0906 510 8289. 0906 510 8289. We will also we would like you to state the location and also your name. It is very important. All right, let's it is still in the studios of Flow 94.9 FM, the Situation Room, as Nigeria decides 2019 the general elections ongoing, the presidential election, and also the National Assembly election. Talk about the both chambers, the lower chamber and also the upper chamber. I do have here Sampson Eze and also Emeka Okafor right here of the Daily Independence newspaper. Yeah, yes. And my name is Mike Oloni. Now, we're looking at the top 10 battleground states of the 2019 general elections. Before we got reports from our various reporters spread across the length and breadth of Abia State. Let's look at Kano Northwest, which is in the Northwest. Kano. Yes, we've looked at Lagos, which is in the Southwest, having 6.5 million registered voters. Kano, followed by Kano in the Northwest, 5.4 million to be precise, 5,457,747 registered voters in that particular geopolitical zone, Kano to be precise.
Okay, like you know, Kano State has been is just by its political nature. Kano State problem, just like what happened 2 days ago or when the two parties clashed. So what matters now is if there will be the turnout of voters, because like in Lagos State where they said
we're crossing over to Aba to be precise. Sunday Wako is right there. Good morning to you, Sunday.
Good morning, Michael.
All right, you're welcome. What is the situation report? Where exactly are you? Can you confirm your location, and also what is the
park? You know, there's a polling center at Bata Junction on Aba Owerri Road.
Okay.
And as we speak right now, though I have seen some INEC staff who are here, but the activation and voting has not started as we speak, and this is about 15 minutes after 9.
Exactly.
Unlike the promise of INEC that accreditation and voting will start by 8 o'clock on the job.
Okay, so what is the mood of the voters? Are they on ground in the first place?
Yes.
Yes, actually, I can tell you that some of the centers I've visited, our bar residents have really turned out, to really be at the various polling units or voting points, to express their franchise. And I can simply see some members of the security agencies, the police, who are equally seated, waiting for the voting and the application to start. The presence of police and other security agencies in some of the places I visited this morning shows that the police and other security agencies, to ensure that the life and property of the voters are equally protected. So people actually they are seated, waiting patiently. Some people who spoke to me before this point that I am now say that they had to defy eating or having their breakfast to ensure that they cast their vote early and probably go to their houses and do what they are supposed to do for the day.
And you think they are ready to wait out?
Yes, like I said, the INEC officials are yet to start work officially. People are waiting patiently, to ensure that they express their franchise. And as we speak right now, somewhere a little distance from where I am, I can see INEC officials who are arriving with their working implements, and people whose units are there have really, they are pulling them behind just to maybe queue up and ensure that they start voting.
Okay, Sonny, Aba is predominantly a commercial environment, and then let's look at the turnout so far. Do you think what is the turnout like?
Like I said, this is still early to predict what the outcome for today will look like, but from the elections that we've monitored in the time past and what we have seen now, with the population we have seen at the very point I am now, shows that Aba residents are eager to express their franchise. They are not that many, but from what I've seen so far, the turnout, we should be anticipating huge turnout unless otherwise happens. But if not, I can tell you that the residents of Aba, despite the fact that Aba is a commercial town, they are ready to exercise their franchise.
All right, thank you very much, Sonny, there in Aba. We will get back to you as the event unfolds there in Aba.
Thank you very much.
All right, a welcome development, I will say. INEC officials arriving at the polling units there. He cited some of them just driving into the polling unit. But it is still the same story. Delay in the distribution of election materials.
Like the terrain in Aba is quite different from the terrain in Ben, the government area, Sebo, and the communities at Sebo as well. So, like somebody going to send, like somebody in Ben, the government area, somebody sending his material to them, or some other areas in them. By the time the person will arrive at that particular place. So, if the nation first to arrive at the various wards or level, because when they leave government areas, they will now arrive at the wards. So, it's at the ward level now they will now begin to distribute those materials. So my worry now is if the materials are yet to leave the local government councils by now. So when the voting starts by 12 or 11. So whereas other areas have almost been, are almost concluding their own in part of the in where the Mr. President voted, Adamawa State, though we are yet to get fillers we waited for to vote. So and you can see some more that. I can't remember when we watched the vice
presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party.
So you can see what they did there. There has been early voting, but whereas in another year, we're yet to experience and start even seeing people and make officials. From the report I get from the field, and them said the solicitors. So if you go to those areas, they have a difficult terrain. Like you go to Ikwano now, you're talking about Ikwano, you go there, so from here to Ibere. Imagine, so even for you from there to move to Ibere or to other say remote areas, so the problem will still persist, except whereby some units, because there they might not even find a vehicle to convert them, and most times this is the opportunity. Some people now come, since I cannot provide them with vehicles to convert them to various wards. The town unions, ESCO, executive, or even traditional communities cannot provide them vehicles that to convert it into their various communities. So who else do you want it to do? So it is now time at least the village leaders should, opinion leaders in the various communities should come and picking up this to ensure that they go and get their voters the materials meant for that particular polling units.
Okay, we need to let our listener know that well, you can send your eyewitness photos and videos to our WhatsApp number. At the same number, you send in the messages. We have a WhatsApp platform on that same number, 0906 510 8289. Keep your messages coming, keep your photos coming, keep your videos coming to that WhatsApp number 0906-510-8289. We're live on YouTube, youtube.com/Flow949FM. Subscribe to our YouTube page, and also watch out for your eyewitness video and also eyewitness photos right there on our 94.9 FM. It is the Flow of God's own state, and we're situated live in Umuahia, the capital city of Abia State. And well, we're getting reports and feelers from our reporters spread across the length and breadth of Abia State and also outside Abia State. So, anyways, let's look at
like we were talking on this the 10 top states where you have.
Yes, we're talking Kano, which is in the northwest, the geopolitical zone, so with 5.4 million registered voters.
So what we are going to do is let us believe that what you are hearing here now will be different from what is happening in Abia currently now. But I know that in Kano State they have a kind of their mentality towards leadership elections is quite more distant than the product of I'm sorry to say it. The only decision here is that it doesn't concern me. But they are very serious. So if everything arrives or come to be the way, it might affect the people coming out. But remind you, what happened last time between the clash between the PDP and the APC? It was a very ugly one. So let us not believe that it will affect the outcome or the turnout of voters in that particular place.
Before we move on to talk about the security situation, there were bomb blasts this morning in Maiduguri and some parts of Maiduguri, Borno State to be precise. Okay, I think we do have one of our reporters live, Shirley Tatafo there, one of our pidgin presenters. Good morning to you, Shirley.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Michael.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well,
it's still Alangwa South.
Okay.
And what you're seeing now, while we're coming, some guests were coming from the church, while some others were still going to their farms and coming back from there. We got here at 9:18, and around here we can see that the crowd of more some people are complaining, and they have 10 boats here that they're yet to distribute to the place.
Okay, so it's all about the movement of the materials to different places, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what about security around that area? What is it like?
Well, for now, the security is okay. We have enough security. Like when we're coming, we have the military all around and everybody. But for now, everything is cool and calm.
Okay.
Just about to distribute the material.
Okay. We wish you a safe trip down to some of the polling units where we'll get to talk to some person. Or do you have some persons around you there?
There's someone here who would like to.
Okay.
Someone on ground who would like to. Hello?
All right.
You're still live.
And let me pass it over to Oluchi.
Oluchi?
Yeah.
Yes, Oluchi.
Hello, Mr. Sam.
You said you have some persons around you there that we can talk to.
Hello.
Yeah, you are live, Oluchi. Hello, Oluchi. If you can hear me, you can go ahead, please.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Right here, I have an election of Baba who is here, and he has some things to say about what is going on right here at Alangwa South.
Yeah, well, I'm next here.
Could you confirm your name, sir?
My name is Engineer Uzoma Owa.
And then under which platform are you observing for?
You need to find out the information you need about the elections. The information about the elections is that this thing is not going properly. By now, all the materials also have been at the voting center. There are 10 wards, and all of them different from one ward to the other. Even if the bus takes off now, in some locations, within the next 1 hour, they are not there. And it's almost 9 o'clock, if not more than 9 o'clock. And this election also have started before now, and it's likely to be ending by 2 o'clock. So I wonder what is happening. A lot of people will be disenfranchised. Some of the materials are not even complete. So I don't understand. And you see them walking all over the places. Trying to be so busy doing nothing as far as I'm concerned.
From your observation, did you get to find out what is the reason for the delay?
The EO will not even talk to you. She thinks she's too busy. She thinks she's too busy. The EO has not even talked to anybody. The sensitive materials we are supposed to observe them, know how many they are, one by one, because we have information about them. They are not showing us anything. Didn't tell us the number of booklets he has. Didn't tell us the number of resources he has. Didn't tell us anything. They are just carrying things all over the place. You don't understand. Honestly speaking, if you ask me, it's a total failure here. Serious.
Okay, what do you think will be the general impact of this as an observer? What do you think will be the general impact?
I beg your pardon?
What will be the impact of this delay, so far as an observer?
What has caused the delay?
No, the impact.
The impact of the delay. What will be the impact of the delay?
One, it is giving room for rigging. It's giving room for rigging. It is giving room for rigging. Okay?
Okay. All right. We do. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Okay.
We will be moving out right now.
Okay, Oluchi, thank you very much. We do have Ginika Oloha live. Ginika.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello,
Ginika, you're live on radio. Where exactly are you? Confirm your location and what is the situation report?
All right, 005, Ward 5, here in Amiyuhu, Isukwuato local government area. And I can confirm to you that the voters are already seated. In fact, they are here. They've been here since 7:30. I can confirm to you, waiting patiently. Michael,
okay.
The interesting thing here is that on our way coming, we understand that we were actually proceeding to the Isukwuato minutes ago, 5 to 10 minutes ago. Up to this moment, there is no INEC official on ground. No INEC material, election material on ground.
Where exactly is that?
People.
Where exactly is that again?
It's polling unit 005, Ward 5,
Okay.
in Isukwuato local government area here in Abia North.
Okay.
Yes, but I can also point out to you that when we were leaving, as in when we were coming to Abia North, we understand that there was heavy security presence along the road.
Okay.
In fact, that was why we were not able to get to our destination quite on time, because at every checkpoint, military checkpoint, not police, our cars was thoroughly checked, our boots and everything, before they can now allow us access. And we just did not meet only one military checkpoint. We met like 4 to 5.
Okay.
At every point we were stopped and thoroughly checked. I can tell you that the security is very much on ground there.
Materials.
To arrive. Up to this moment, they've been here since 7:30 a.m. and they are vowed that they are not going to leave here until the election materials get to this place.
Ginika, is it possible?
Yes, but I can also point out that there are even the the party agents. They are also around. Everybody is around. Probably you can speak to one person, a voter.
Okay,
let's
speak to the person.
Okay, you can speak with a voter right now. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Please, what's your name?
Matuko Sylvester.
Okay.
When did you arrive?
When did you come out?
Okay.
I got here as early as 7:30.
Okay.
Yeah, and up to now we have not seen any sign of INEC personnel and the voting material.
Okay. Do you have any intention of going back home since they've not arrived?
I have to start by franchise, right? I will be here until they come with the material, because this is a promise by INEC.
Okay, did you make inquiry as to why they've not been able to come to this particular
Yes, we called the local government headquarters. We only had that they are in preparation, and up to now we have not seen any of them.
Hello?
Yeah, Ginika.
Yes. Of course, you heard what they just said.
Exactly.
That they are ready to wait, and that they've called the INEC, the headquarters, that is in Isukwuato local government headquarters here, and they were told that very soon they will be here. But up to this moment, nothing has happened, and they are still waiting patiently.
Okay.
Yeah, because our say is that from INEC instruction, they say application starts by 8,
Yes.
and by 2 o'clock, the whole system will be shut down. Now, I don't know if after waiting these hours, I don't know the hours left for the voters to cast their vote. Okay.
Hello, Sampson and Michael?
Yes, Ginika.
Yes, so that's the situation right now. From here, we'll be proceeding to other polling units. In fact, from here, I intend to proceed to Uturu, where one of the governorship candidates is expected to cast his ballot, and such other areas in Abia North here, to give you updates as regards to the events that will be happening around here. Michael?
All right. Ginika, stay safe. It is very important. Thank you very much, Ginika, there. Reporting live from Isiquato, to be precise. He happens to be from there. It's a logistics problem. Election materials are yet to get to that, to the polling unit from the various distribution centers of the Independent National Electoral Commission. As of this is some minutes, 28 minutes before 10 a.m. I think we do have a Prosper Nwachuku live now. Prosper.
Hello, Michael.
Yes, what is the latest?
Unit of the Honorable Member representing Iguano Omo Federal constituency in the House of Representatives.
Okay, has voting started?
Yes.
What exactly is the situation?
From the look of this, the number of people are turning out in numbers.
Okay.
And the process is smooth, because they are being accredited and they vote at the same time. So once you vote, you have to step aside.
Okay, has the honorable member voted?
Yes, he just arrived, and I think I have him here right now.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Let's speak with him.
To talk to us.
Okay, honorable, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sam. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You're live on radio. Please tell us your experience when you arrived. Was it smooth for you to get materials? I don't know what you would have to say about that.
Well, it's a problem that sometimes is associated with logistics. Different strokes, actually, because so if in other places are having some little hitches here and there, it is expected.
Okay, are you confirming that voting has started at that polling unit that you are presently?
Yeah, voting has started at the polling units here.
Okay, and you've cast your vote?
I'm about to cast my vote.
Okay. All right.
All right, we'll talk to you again, Honorable.
Sure.
Okay, I think that's a good news. Anyways,
that's a good news.
Yes. Okay, Prosper is still live.
Yeah.
Now that the process has commenced in Obohia, Ibere, Nikwano, let's talk about the turnout. What is it like?
Yeah, well, the people are turning out, compared to last 2015, by now, people are still coming out. But not because initially, that's 2015, definitely, you first of all do that you put the pass by, then come back to cast your vote. For this one, you are working with accreditation at the same time, you are casting your vote, and now you step aside. So, with the number of people I'm seeing.
Okay, Prosper, we will get back to you as the event unfolds there in Nikwano, local government area of Abia State.
Just like, sorry.
Okay, Emeka.
Like she mentioned, fundamental right to go and vote in. So not going and staying in the house, and sometimes you just sleep over it, you don't go out. If you fail to go and vote for, the candidate of your choice, what will you now say if at the end of the day, the person you think that will have a match, never a match? So,
Emeka, sorry to cut you again. We do have, Michael and Sampson here. You're welcome. Your name and the platform you're observing for.
My name is Emmanuel. I'm observing for TV ECOWAS. So I'm at my polling unit in Chalongo South, precisely my polling unit.
Okay.
And it is widely noted that the whole of Chalongo South, no material has gone to any polling unit as we speak. So people have gathered here to vote, but there is no single INEC official. I can take pictures and send you. No single INEC official, no material at all in my polling unit, Owoku Ward 9. And also all other polling units in Isialongo South, precisely. So people come in to vote. There's no INEC official, there's no material, and it's a worrisome situation. It's almost 10 o'clock now.
How long have you been there?
Honestly, as an observer, I left, I began the process by 6 a.m. this morning. I drove to Umaya. I observed that Umaya, North Umaya South have started voting. Then I came back to my polling unit to cast my vote so that I can continue the process. I came back here by exactly 7:49 to cast my vote. And I've been here since 7:49, and no single material has arrived here.
What about the officials? Are they around?
There is no single INEC official here.
Wow. And security?
No single security official is here. What we have just seen is a patrol team of Navy, but inside the car you have military people in it, but what they are patrolling with is Navy vehicles. So they've passed here twice. When I was also driving from home, I saw them. So there is no single security man of any kind, both paramilitary or any, found in this polling unit as I speak to you.
Has there been any maybe official communication? Like, do you know why you can't have security? You don't have officials and even the material.
Very strange, Sampson and Michael. Honestly, if there is an INEC official here, I would have spoken to any of them. But unfortunately, everybody is in the dark. But phone calls to where the materials for the local government was dispatched to yesterday tells us that all the materials are still there that we dispatched them to yesterday. So as we speak, all the materials meant for Isialangwasa polling unit are still in Owerenta, where they were dispatched to yesterday.
Okay.
Reasons for keeping the materials till now, we cannot tell.
Okay, Emmanuel of INEC office in that area, and we've spoken to our reporters who are equally in some other areas of that local government, and they report almost the same thing. Could this be as a result of the incident?
Honestly, the INEC met and stakeholders met. They moved the central maybe collection unit where the materials will be dumped from the Bond local government INEC office to Owerenta. So that is where the state INEC dispatched the materials for this local government. So it is expected that this morning they will have dispatched it onwardly to the various local polling units in the local government. The burning of the local government INEC office, I don't think is the reason why they have held back the materials as dispatched by the state INEC. So that argument for me, the club police agreed, under the, I think, where they have the military base. So what is actually the problem now is that the material have not left where they were sent to yesterday to the various polling units across the length and breadth of Isialangwa South.
Okay. Do get back to us when situation improves from where you are now, Emmanuel.
Okay, thank you, Sampson.
Thank you very much. There you have Emmanuel in Isialangwa South local government. On our social media platforms, talk about WhatsApp. You can send your pictures and also videos on our WhatsApp line at 0906 510 8289. We do have messages too. You can also send your SMS. That's talking about the short message service. All the way from Owerri Municipal in Imo State, from the WhatsApp line. We have pictures there, and Mrs. Leona Ibe says the materials are just arriving now. Most INEC volunteers slept over, waiting for INEC. Number one, no officials, no election materials. People are coming and going, reporting from that's Mr. Thaddeus. Thank you very much. Keep your messages coming in. We do have messages on our SMS line, but right now we have a
caller.
Yeah,
Divine. Hello, Divine.
Divine. Okay. We will get back to him as event unfolds there. Okay. Let's get more messages. Okay. Let's take more messages.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I think at the primary school, nothing is happening. I know
Reverend Phil Collins, one of our own. You're live on air, Reverend Phil. Where are you?
I am at Nkata Primary School now. No INEC presence. There's a lot of people. Everybody is here. So many people are expecting the INEC arrival. We are expectant. So we're.
Hello.
Hello.
Can we talk?
I have the manager of general manager of ASEPA present here. You can talk to him.
Okay. Good morning to you, sir.
Hello.
Yeah. Good morning. You're live on radio. Spy with what is going on.
Well, for now we are waiting for the materials to arrive on the next part.
How long have you waited?
Well, we've been here all morning, and we are still waiting.
And are you ready to wait out?
Of course.
Well, that's the spirit. Please do wait, completely wait out and be very patient, hoping that the officials would come.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Well, there you have.
Thank you very much. I don't know what's the security situation in Nkata.
The security situation here is calm. The security, everything is in place. No trouble, no violence, no nothing. Everything is calm.
But the voters are anticipating the arrival.
The only thing they are waiting right now is the
arrival of
the annex house.
All right, thank you very much, Reverend Phil, there, reporting from Nkata. Well, that's the situation. Voting has started in just one in the numerous reports we got.
Where the member representing the Federal House of Umahia North and Umahia Federal Constituency.
Okay, just live here from Benue State, we do have Governor Samuel Otom there getting accredited and trying to get accredited.
If you follow the event on other platforms,
yes,
votings are ongoing in different other places. I really don't know why the case of
Adebayo.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Adebayo. Good morning. Thank you very much. Where exactly is your location and what is the situation report?
Okay, I am along Locust. Okay, I'm just coming from polling unit 024.
Okay.
Down there at School of the Blind. No election materials have not arrived yet.
Okay.
And I'm at polling unit 025 at Road 2 Junction here. Election materials have not arrived also.
Okay.
But the European Union international observers just left this area not too long ago, like in the last 5 minutes. They headed down towards town.
Okay, what is the turnout like in those areas you visited? I understand you are present in Umahia, North local. Thank you very much. We will get back to you as the event unfolds there in the places you're planning to visit.
All right, thank you very much, my
right. Thank you. That you have Adebayo. We do have someone else on the line. We have reporters spread across the length and breadth of Abia State and also outside Abia State. Divine is back. Hello, Divine.
Hello, Sampson.
Okay.
Yes, Divine, confirm your location. Where are you now?
My location is unit Berenta, Ibere.
Berenta.
LG of Abia State.
Okay.
I understand voting has commenced in Ibere, in Ikuano. Is it true?
I can't confirm in other places, but in this my unit 008 and unit 004, votings are yet to commence. The materials and officials have arrived and they are arranging things. As it stands now, voting is yet to commence.
Wow, so the people, what's the turnout like?
Going to vote. So as I talk to you now, the people that are here are very few. But I have hope that they will come.
Okay.
Do get across to us when situation improves from your own end, Divine Wanko.
Certainly, I will do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, we do have Governor Samuel Otom there in Benue State. Just also the National Assembly election. Talk about both chambers, the lower chamber and also the upper chamber. Prosper Wachiku, we're trying to get across him. I think he's live now. Prosper.
All right, hello, Michael.
Okay. Prosper, we will get back to you. Let's take the message from the governor of Benue State, Samuel Otom. We will get back to you. Okay, just a moment.
Hello, I didn't get you.
Okay, we will get back to you, Prosper, as event unfolds. Yes, we will get back to you, Prosper, as event unfolds. Just hold on, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. I think we need to hit this live in Benue State. It is still a coverage of the election right here in the studios of Flow 94.9 FM.
Yes, sir, that's the situation. I tell you, Emeka, it beats my imagination that we have voting across other different places, and then we
so having challenges with this voting.
Okay, we do have the governor Samuel from the governor.
Yes. Well, you can see the enthusiasm from the masses, how all of them came out in their numbers to exercise their franchise. Transparent, free and fair, and this is what we've been calling for. And this is the only way we can have a Nigeria that all of us can say it is our own. And I look forward that the other are also free, fair, and transparent, because we will need to go to the government, and there are other stages, and we expect the same thing to happen. But my fear is that the intimidation from the security used that he was training thugs. Where are the thugs? Those thugs were not arrested. Arrested in his house by 5:30 a.m. this morning. What is the basis? We have heard about this before, and there is no basis for us to continue to deceive ourselves. This will not be allowed, because hitting of the politics, because the APC knows that they are nowhere in Benue State, and so they have resorted collaborating with security agencies, and I'm told that the IG of police directed that these people should be arrested. There is a special team, despite the fact that there are commissioned IG who are supposed to monitor this election. Why police need to be disappointed that they are not going to vote in their polling units? Why in Borno IDPs are voting, and in other parts of the state IDPs are voting? So why is it different in Benue State and in Goma local government, where we have over 180,000 people voting, and we have over 100,000 registered us? But we keep faith, because for us, we are law-abiding, and we'll continue to look for that the right thing will be done.
All right, there you have Governor Samuel Otom there after he cast his vote there in Benue State, lamenting on the conduct of some of the security agents and also lamenting the inability of IDPs in Benue State to cast their votes.
You can see now imagine the facts coming up from Benue State. Like we just see, Benue State happens to be an APC state. So when suddenly the governor Otom just decamped to PDP, so you can, within this period of time, you have had a lot of attacks, against the people of Benue State. And doesn't matter what happens, there's insecurity there. You can see they have not been able to see that it's going to be a battle between the allegations. What should happen now? What should happen just this period when the voting has commenced? Is it not to spark up nationalism? So they should be mindful that anything done within this period, people must have a lot of things at the back of the mind. Look at this, what is happening in Benue State. So if by the time we continue to hear from other states, look at Borno State, where the Boko Haram maybe had to try to disrupt this early morning. So by the time we begin to hear reports from other states, and in other states here now, materials are yet to arrive at various some polling units. So it's not a problem. Okay. It's a problem. So we're concerned.
Okay, let's get back to Prosper.
All right, still at Oboy Hibere.
Okay.
And situation report is that the Honorable Representative Ukwanu Mwai have been able to cast his vote.
Okay.
And I have also a PDP chief friend is there with me, who happens to be SSA to the governor of Southern State on Asopadek matters. Happens also to be the former commissioner of Asopadek, and is from here. So, sir, good morning, sir. We have Honorable Chief Uche with us. Good morning, sir. So, Michael, go ahead.
Okay, let's get to meet you, sir.
How are you?
We're good. What was it like for you to cast? Have you voted?
Yes, I have.
Well, that's interesting, because reports we are getting from other. I am saying, Honorable, that you're quite lucky, because in Isialangwa South, materials are yet to leave the local government as we speak now, and that's the situation from Isukwato, Ibere, and all other places. So you are quite lucky. So what was it like for you? What was the process like for you?
I didn't get you.
What was the process like? Was it easy for you to vote?
People are generally doing well, but units have started voting in Iguano generally.
Personally, was the process easy for you to vote? How long did it take you to get the accreditation and then vote?
No, it didn't take me long, because as a VIP, they gave me that position, that opportunity to cast my vote. So it didn't take me long, less than 10 minutes.
Okay, lucky you. Lucky you. You're a VIP.
Yes.
And I just hope that the people on the other side would wait patiently to have their turns and then vote.
My village, and everybody is waiting to cast their vote.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
My village.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, well, there you have him speak. He cast his vote already. Well, we're trying to get across to Sonny in Aba. There's a development in Aba. We're trying to get across to Sunday Nwankwo, covering that particular side of the state for the guys. Well, okay, we do have a Sonny. Hello, Sonny. Hello, Sunday. Yes, you are live. You're live on radio now. What is the development in Aba, to be precise? I think we have the development.
Right now, I'm at the Aba South Local Government INEC office.
Okay.
Actually, some buses with election materials had already left, but I can tell you that a lot of persons are stranded. Some IPO vehicles have conveyed them to their respective areas, and I can tell you authoritatively that some of the vehicles provided thus far, some of them, they were provided by some of the political parties in Aba who are eager to make sure to enable people to vote. I can equally confirm that from the investigation I have conducted so far, I did not make adequate provision for logistics that will ensure that people started voting at the right time. As you can see on the time, this is about 10 o'clock.
Yes, at 10 already.
People are yet to commence accreditation and voting. As a matter of fact, I have APC polling agent with me who would like to equally make his opinion to know, or equally to lay credence to what I've just said. I just want to have him to introduce himself. Can you speak to the public, sir? Okay. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. You are live on radio. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Isdo Agwasi.
Okay.
I'm the Ward 11 collection agent, Aba South.
Okay. What is the present situation? What do you think is the problem? I understand that you're yet to get election materials in that particular polling unit.
The INEC officials are stranded at the INEC office in Aba South, and not just the INEC officials, even security agents are also stranded because there are no vehicles to convey them to the various wards and the various polling centers in the local government. Even when you come here now, you will see corps members, you will see presiding officers carrying electoral materials on their heads like refugees. Do you understand me? I don't know why it is like this here. I don't know why it is like this here, and I don't know if INEC did not provide logistics for this. It is very, very unfortunate that even the political parties are going around looking for buses to help out with the situation. Look at the time now. The people are still, the materials are still trapped at the local government. Some are even hanging at the roadside, waiting for vehicles to convert them to the various wards for the election to commence.
Okay.
Well, let's talk to Sonny.
Okay, over to you, Sonny. Okay, Michael.
Okay,
yes.
Sonny, the question here is this. When you're saying that they are stranded, is it that the materials left without the officials?
No, they are still with the materials. The people that we are seeing here are still with the materials, but they have not they've not gone out of INEC office in Aba South.
Okay.
Contrary to the promise that election and accreditation will commence by 8 o'clock. So this is 2 hours behind schedule, and log out people from the process, or will just hamper the process.
All right. Sonny, we will get back to you as the event unfolds there in Aba. Thank you very much for the update.
You're welcome, Michael.
All right. Okay. The feelers we're getting from Adamawa State, we do have, we can see the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party there. He just arrived the polling unit. He's about to cast his vote, and I believe he will talk to journalists immediately after casting his vote, and we will let you have a feel of what is happening there in Adabawa later during this coverage of the 2019 elections right here in the studios of Flow 94.9 FM. It is the C2 94.9 FM, and of course my name is Michael Oni. I think we do have one of our reporters
yes, sir,
live.
Michael, it is good for us to have the feel of what is happening in Umuahia, where we are situated. So we have Chris Ogwehi Iyanacho from Umuahia South, I guess. Is that your location?
Yes, that's where I am.
Which of the polling?
Omakala Ward B. I want to authoritatively report that polling materials, officials of INEC, security agents, party agents, and others, they have left the local government to almost all the wards. They've been to Surimo Ward, they've been to Omakala Ward A, they are all in Omakala Ward A, B, and they are here in Ezama Ward. There's a great turnout of electorate enthusiastic to cast their vote. And the environment is calm, everybody is quiet, peaceful, and the security agents are also conducting themselves reasonably. I believe any moment from now we'll start casting vote because people are queuing up online.
At what time? At what time did the materials arrive here?
20 minutes past 9 o'clock.
Okay.
The materials came down here and they've been trying to set up their working tools. Right now, one of the units is about to take off with the voting, and the other ones are also queuing up. We have about 3 polling units in this very location where I am, and there are others scattered all over the community.
Okay, Mr. Chris, I don't know whether you're within a place where we can talk to 1 or 2 voters, and let's know what their mood are, because they must have been waiting since 8 a.m.
Yeah, a lot of people have been waiting here since 8 a.m. Let me just give it to one of the elders so they can talk to you. I have Nzero and Mulsu here. They come and talk to Flow FM quick. Yeah, Nzero and Mulsu is an electorate. He's been here since 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're live on radio. Good morning to you. What is the situation there?
Okay, we have been here for 7 o'clock this morning and nothing has been happening.
Okay, right, but...
It is now...
Okay.
It is now that trying to see that something moves.
Okay, but you have been waiting.
We have been waiting, exactly. We have been waiting.
And I want to believe you are ready to wait till the end.
Exactly. We want to wait till the end.
Okay. Do encourage others to wait. We hope that one day somehow we would overcome this logistic challenge. But encourage others to wait.
Yes, that's what we are doing.
All right, thank you very much.
If you look at it, if you have me here, but if you we see what is happening. We are encouraging everybody to wait. Start voting.
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris. There.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Very soon we will be heading straight to Adamawa State, where the PDP presidential candidate just cast his vote, and he will be talking to the public. But the report we have from our WhatsApp line, with pictures, a report from Umuahia North local government area, materials are on ground, and coppers, that's the core members, and the INEC officials are setting the cubicle for the commencement of the election, for the commencement of the voting process. Reported by Stella Osuje. Thank you, Stella. And we want you to keep dropping those pictures and also the videos on our WhatsApp line 0906-510-8289.
Hello.
Sam, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Sampson.
Sam, good morning to you. It's Michael and Sampson. You're welcome.
I'm fine, sir. What about you, sir?
I'm also fine. You're live on radio. What is the situation in Ikwano?
Yes, Sampson. I have visited unit 004. That is at area, and 004 units, and it has 2 units there. Both of them are usually at 8 o'clock, 8:15. The INEC officials have arrived. There are heavy presence of and I left there. Right now, I am at Amizi, which is unit 01, 005, 003. Right now, accreditation is about to begin, and the voters, the electors are sitting out in their numbers.
Okay.
What about security?
Yes, there is a policeman here. That is one policeman so far, which I have seen. And to remind you that at that 004 where I visited, there are about 758 registered voters. And now the unit where I am now, I'm going to ascertain. I just arrived here now. When I ascertain that, I'm going to let you know that.
Okay. All right.
You get back to us.
We're trying to get signals from Adamawa State, where the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party is just voted, and he's talking to journalists. But as soon as we have a clear signal, we will put it live on Flow 94.9 FM. Anyways, you heard the situation report from Ekwan by Sam there.
Yes, comments there. Isialang was out, nothing seriously. Then some parts of Abba, that is where we have a tough situation. Adamawa is on now.
Okay, I think we do have.
So far, so good. I am impressed with the turnout of people, and I hope abinda kawai ya bani ya yi kayatarwa shine mutane da yawa sun fito wannan zaben. Kuma na fata za a yi zaben lafiya kuma to kaza ni dan demokradiya ne ba kaman wasu ba.
What is your reaction at the end of this election?
Well, I look forward to a successful transition. That's what I look forward to. Will you be okay with the result, whatever way it is? I am a Democrat. Thank you. Let's go.
All right, it's a little bit noisy because journalists are actually so much to have a feel of what is going on. But in the meantime, we have Ginika Oloha live. He's presently, he reported previously from Isokwata. We want to know your present location. Ginika, yes, you're live. We want to know your present location.
Okay, Michael, I'm right now at Onoako Primary School here in Uturu, where the governorship candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Dr. Sampson is supposed to cast his ballot.
Okay.
And I have him right here with me, and I would like you, good morning, sir.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Why are you not doing the civic responsibility?
You can see that a lot of people are standing out there, and we are yet to receive the material from the election supposed to have started exactly 8 a.m. and is stopping by 2 p.m. Up to now, people have not started casting their vote. What is actually going on here in Abia State is what I don't understand.
Okay, so
INEC supposed to have established a rack center, and that rack center by 7 a.m. people are supposed to have gone to their various voting points and distribute their material. This is past 10. We don't have material here.
Okay, sir, were you able to get across to the INEC officials at the...
They just finished distributing the materials, and the materials are on their way here. But what we're saying is delay. And the number of people, if you get them, see quite a number of people there coming out to vote.
Okay. As it stands, sir, are you going to stay, or do you think they will leave if INEC does?
No. Everybody's going to stay here and make sure that we all vote because we are ready for the vote.
Your Excellency, considering the delay in the distribution of these materials, are you asking for an extension of time to enable people to vote?
Of course, they should have can vote. If you go there, see over 1,000 people out there to vote. But if they are not able to get accredited by 2 p.m. and vote, their votes will be void. So we want them to extend their period for voters.
Okay, Michael, that's the situation right here at Onoako Primary School venue where the APC governorship candidate in Abia.
But then he has just painted the picture. But what about the other electorate? What is the mood like? Are they waiting?
They are here. They are here. They are still waiting. They are quite expectant of the, waiting for the arrival of the INEC personnel and the materials to arrive. But up to now, nothing is seen here.
Before you got to Onoako now, did you notice where voting has commenced?
Not really. You remember I told you that when we were about going to the Sukwato headquarters, the local government, we saw INEC materials and the personnel leaving the place, so we had to turn back.
Okay, it looks like a general situation in Isukwato that the voting is yet to commence.
That's a worrisome situation. It's after 10 o'clock, and man,
all right, thank you, Ginika.
It's after 10, and the materials are yet to get to the various polling units. So imagine the time they accreditate wait, and then before you now vote. But this period is not after accreditation, you now vote. So, but our worry now, my concern is how and when will those materials get to the various
we have messages on our Facebook page now. Mba Ben says, good morning, Flo. God must surely bless you people for connecting Abia to the world. Prince Emmanuel says, good morning, Flo. More love to you guys. So now they make me happy on earth. Britus. Okay, we have more messages, but we do have someone online. Happens to be the managing consultant of Flo 94.9 FM, Alozie Undulaka. Good morning to you. Okay, we're trying to get across to him.
He's on now.
Okay, he's on. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning to you.
Hello?
Yes, hello, yes. You're live on radio.
Okay, yes, I'm at Enugu community. We have 2 polling units here.
Okay.
012 and 013.
All right.
It's unfortunate that up to now, no electoral officer, no security, nothing to show that today is voting day. And there are so many people waiting 2 kilometers from here to INEC headquarters, and the materials are yet to arrive.
Which local government?
Preparing INEC is ready to go.
Which local government for emphasis?
Hello?
Which local government for emphasis is this?
In Umuaha North. In Umuaha North. Enugu local community in Umuaha North local government area.
And very close to INEC office.
Very, very, very close to INEC office.
To wait till the end.
Well, you listen to one of those who been waiting here since 7 o'clock to cast his vote, and many others. The unfortunate thing is that materials, INEC officials are not here, which gives the impression that voting is not going to take place.